No, I did want to ask you about something as well. Rayo Valenzuela has a fight. He's going to be on the Ugas Spence undercard. He's fighting Francisco Vargas, a former world champion. How excited are you about that fight? The buzz for Rayo has been crazy, like really crazy.
Man, I took this kid when he was 15 years old. I adopted him kind of. He's been living with us for all that time. I've been investing a lot of time on him. He's like my son. I really care
Hmm.
about this kid. So everything he does is super exciting for me because we started together, the professional fights and he was patient to listen to me. And now he's fighting for a Continental title, something that I'm super proud of, the WC Continental. So, in fighting El Bandido Vargas, one of the fighters that I look up to, a very dangerous fighter that Francisco Vargas comes forward. He lives everything inside the ring. So he's going to take him to deep waters, and let's see if Ryan can swim. I'm pretty sure he can. So at the end of the day, like I said too, he can't just beat Vargas, just beat him. He has to look impressive in order to go to the next level and get this other bigger fights. And I think he's ready, man. But we'll take all those fights, that are going to prepare him and get him more experience, to get to the bigger fights.
Are you surprised on the buzz that he's gained in the last 3 months from the last fight in Minnesota in December till now? Like like I said, he has a lot of buzz behind him, and then because he comes out and he performs each time, and he comes out and gets these crazy stoppages, and then everyone's just like, "Yo, have you seen that guy Rayo? That guy Rayo Valenzuela on Benavidez' team?"
Yeah, if you ever
Did you see
interview
that
him,
buzz?
yeah, I see that boss, and the reason of that is because if you interview him one of these days, he's gonna tell you. I'm always thinking, man, like I always tell him too. He's better dedicated. He's making a lot of sacrifices, and like I told him too, you're on TV, man. You gotta shine, man. And and at the end of the day, like I said too, you can't just beat a fighter. You gotta look impressive in order for people to talk about you. And it's you, man. It's you. How you win, how people are going to talk about you. So he has that. He knows that he has to look impressive. He has to go up there and show the world what he has, and that's why he's having all that buzz. And it's all him. The way he performs. And I think you guys are going to see a good fight, April 16. Another big step up, and I think he's going to look good, and that's what we're looking for.
His style, do you feel like is a lot of it training or that he's taught, or is it a lot of creativity that he does on his own? Because he does a little of
You know,
everything, and he hits guys
yeah,
everywhere, it
you know
seems.
what? You know what? To be honest with you, man, um, I learned a lot from Freddie Roach, man. I was his assistant
Hmm.
for 4 years. For 4 years, I seen how he trained Manny Pacquiao, man. So I tried to implement a lot of that. Of course, he's not going to be Manny Pacquiao, but I think if I could get a little things from Manny Pacquiao and what I learned in 4 years, man, and if I could just lay down the fundamentals, and then he can span and think on his own, and that's what he's doing, with him. I just use the jab, a little pa 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 angles, pa 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 angles. Try to go behind them, and staying low and be active and pa 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 behind the jab, and try to sneak those shots and go to the side. And that's what I used to see a lot with Freddie Roach and Manny Pacquiao. So I'm just following one of the best trainers in the world, like Freddie Roach. I had the honor to be with him for 4 years, and I'm just trying to put little pieces together from every fighter. I was with Freddie for 4 years. I was with Robert Garcia for another 2 years. I was with Abel Sanchez for 2 years, and the Diaz brothers for like another 2 years. So I learned from the best, and I try to put something of what they do with the fighters who I work with.
Just try to soak up everything as a sponge, get all that knowledge.
And little by little, I put a little bit of everything. At the end of the day, I can only tell them what to do, and they put it together.
Man, that's badass. Well, man, it was a pleasure speaking with you, Jose. Um, you know, we're gonna chop it up again soon. Anything you want to tell the viewers before we get off?
I just want to tell all the viewers, man, and thank you guys for the interviews, man. We're here, man. We don't, we're not scared of nobody. We don't run from nobody. We want to give you guys the good fights. We lose or we win. It doesn't matter, man. We just want to make history. In order to make history, you got to fight the best. And that's what we're here for, to give you guys good fights and fight the best. Thank you for your support.
Thanks so much, man. It was a pleasure.